Chair recognizes Member Martin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, President White. On Thursday at 9:30, we received a high-level email from the mayor informing us, as you weren't involved, neither were we, informing us of a little bit of the details, not the intimate details, but the details. Then on Monday around noon, I was privy to your message to the local 341, saying that we have a little bit of an issue with the mustering out, and then you negotiated with whoever, with the city, with Mr. Clark, with whoever, and figured that out. All the while, the city council members didn't know what was going on. We weren't privy to any discussions. Maybe had we been involved or privy to those discussions, we could have inserted an opportunity to possibly get you a pay raise, as we tried to do about 6 months ago when the contract was up for renewal. So we were not privy to the conversation. We didn't have any input. We weren't asked our opinion. This came to us in detail on Monday morning at 10:30 after Council Member Bradford stood up on a podium and screamed at everybody. That's when we got the details. So what's interesting to me is that the mayor put a proviso within the language of the contract that states this mayor isn't going to negotiate with anyone until after December 31st, 2015, when she's no longer mayor. And no one else can talk about this. But yet, you had the opportunity to talk about mustering out after Friday when the agreement was signed by Mr. Clark and the mayor, Denise Parker. So I'm a little bit confused at how these continued negotiations go along, and we don't have the ability to provide input. At the same time, the mayor is saying no new negotiations can happen because I won't allow it within this proviso in the contract that states December 31st, 2015. Oh, by the way, I will not allow any other legislative to be formed or to be passed that might affect pensions or anything. So it's almost like we came into this meeting on Wednesday at our council meeting with our handcuffs on, and we couldn't do anything but sit here, and as the gentleman just referenced, we're going to walk out of here and we can't do anything about it. We can pass a recommendation or either in favor or against, but we can't do anything except get to Austin and figure it out. So maybe a quick question before I leave. As a negotiation, you have pension liabilities standing out there that are an issue. And some folks have talked about defined benefit versus defined contribution. And you haven't received a pay raise in what, 2 years, 3 years?
2 years.
And you need a pay raise. Everybody would admit that. Would anybody in the firefighter union be willing to negotiate, and we can take more pay and give you, which comes out of our general fund, in exchange for a new plan on pensions that maybe reduces the plan for someone that enters the fire department in 2016. Nothing to do with existing firefighters, because we made a deal with you and we'll keep to that commitment. But effective January 1st, 2016, Mr. 25-year-old firefighter, here's your new plan. But you're going to have a nice starting salary. But the retirement isn't going to be like your brother's or your grandfather's. It's going to be a little different. So you might not get everything. The city might not get everything. But at the end of the day, we can look at each other and shake each other's hand. Is there an opportunity for that?
Councilmember, that's between you and our pension board. The union did not get a pension issue. Our membership has made it loud and clear that they do not want this union negotiating pension benefits. And we will stay where we belong, which is listening to the membership. So that would be a conversation with you and Todd and his board about whether they want to entertain those things. But as a firefighter, I would tell you, no way.
Okay. Thank you.